Yo, hey Chucks, hey Season. How y'all doing? How are we today, chat? How are the vibes? Can I get a vibe check really quick? How we feeling? Why are my colors different, YouTube? YouTube, I almost clicked end stream because it's no longer the big red button, it's white. YouTube has changed their YouTube Studio layout, so everything is all sleek and fancy, and by that I mean they made the button edges rounder and things are white instead of red. But time for work, want to chill with the Moonboy? Well, you know, get a snack, get a drink, sit in your favorite chair or your second favorite chair if the first favorite chair isn't available, and you know, chill. Pen stream delay effect hit you hard. Yeah, well, Wait, has anything brutal happened? I delayed stream. I don't think a tragedy happened. Vox announces 3D, which, hey, depending on your perspective, I guess. Hey, Ambrosia, how you going? I should probably actually get on screen. Am I lagging? Whoa, what the fuck happened to my VTube Studio? Oh. It's just reminding me to make a backup, which every time I say... Wait, how is it lagging? Is the audio lagging? Is the stream lagging? I'm not getting any notifications on my end about buffering. My voice cutting out. Hang on, wait, let me real quick. Buffering? What the fuck? Give me 2 seconds. Okay. I know YouTube Studio is doing like a little fucky wucky update. So, let me really quick try this. Do this. Experiencing a normal stream working fine, not getting any audio weirdly fine for me. Okay. I mean, YouTube Studio, whenever it updates or does anything, it makes streaming kind of go to shit. Hey, Walko. I don't like soccer. I'm sorry. I know I'm Scottish, but it doesn't, it's not built into my genetics. But normal stream for you? Okay. It might just be, starting stream. Let me know if you guys see any buffering or anything. Just hit the buffer emote and I'll see it. Yeah, I mean, Scotland, from what I know, is pretty shit at every sport. So yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Anyway, VTubers, y'all got any of those anime people? Bro, I've been this week. My parents moved out. Gonna watch this later. Have a good stream. I'll catch you later, Fury. We don't have a buffer emote. There's a buffer emote, funnily enough, built into YouTube, which I think is kind of hilarious that they assumed. I mean, it might just be a default emote keyboard, but you know, it's kind of funny. There's like a default buffering emote for when YouTube inevitably fucks up. I can finally stream naked again. That's not the benefit. No, so for you, those of you not familiar with the lore, I moved to Australia. Well, I moved from Australia to Scotland ahead of my parents, basically. The idea was I'd move here, I'd get my house, I'd settle in, and then they'd move after me, live with me for a few months. Then they'd move out and do their own shit, right? Mum had a stroke when she came here, couldn't move, couldn't work. So they stayed with me. And I moved here in March. It is now June of the next year. No, July of the next year. It has been over a year. So yeah, no, plans kind of got delayed. A little, just a tad delayed. But now they've officially moved out. They've officially got their own place. They're gone. Bad side effects are the dogs are gone, which hey, dogs being gone on one hand means no more barking at anytime anybody walks outside, but also means I don't have dogs, which is, so you know, kind of lopsided trade, but so yeah, I'm by myself again. I can make as much fucking noise as I want, not that I'm a particularly noisy person, but it does help when I have to play Among Us with Americans at 2 o'clock in the morning. So you know, there's that. But yeah, no, so I've been lifted. The reason stream was delayed yesterday is because I I was lifting shit like couches and chairs. You guys, bro, couches are so fucking heavy. It's kind of ridiculous. You ever tried to lift a couch? That shit sucks. So I was lifting shit all yesterday, and my arms were heavy, and I was up at like 6 a.m. moving shit, and then it came down to sit down to like prepare for the short, and I was dead ass like so gonzo tired. I was like, yeah, no, this shit ain't happening. So did you play Among Us? I mean, I was playing Goose Goose Duck yesterday. I didn't announce it, which like I probably should have, but it was for Bree's birthday donathon. It was me and her and Lope and a bunch of other people, Maeve being you, and there's a bunch of people in there. It's kind of fun. It prompted me to let me pull up the reaction thingy as well. This one. It prompted a tweet from your boy. There we go. Ignore this. This fucking tweet. Hey Resonant, how you going? Who's Lope? I don't know. She kind of just appeared mid-game. I've never met her before, but... You ever had to build a non-IKEA mid-couch? I've never had to build a couch. The only couches I've had to build are the ones that come in separate pieces, like with different seats, and you have to slot the seats into each other, but that's about it. Hey Lunar, I'm doing good. For the most, I'm doing pretty chill actually. It's good to have the house to myself. But you know, I was playing... Okay. Before we get into the news, I feel like I need to rant about something. And you people are my unwilling hosts, whatever. You kind of have to just sit there anyway. So I figured I might as well rant. Yo, Van, thank you for the super chat.
Hex's community is
God.
eating itself.
Wait, not... Hex's community is combusting again? Okay, we'll look into that later. Thank you for the super chat. Let me know. I didn't actually know Hex was having another moment. But, okay. Social deduction games like Among Us, Duck Duck Goose. Before we get into VTuber news, I feel it is VTuber related. I feel like I need to rant. Have you... I don't think you guys understand the pain of playing social deduction games with VTubers. Specifically, like, girl VTubers. I ain't trying to be, like, sexist here. This is just a vibe thing. Because girl VTubers are always, like, so down bad for each other. It's kind of ridiculous. You get in any VC with them, they are simping hardcore for anything with a pulse, right? Dudes want to cut each other's throats. So when you play social deduction games with dudes, it is on site. It is betrayal. There are no rules. There are no laws. It is just everybody's out to win. And hostages will be taken. It does not matter, right? Bro, when you play with the down bad, aggressively gay VTuber woman, it is almost impossible to get a dub. No, it's not about being hard to read. This isn't some like sexist bullshit of like, oh man, woman, no. This is specifically VTubers because they are down horrendous for each other, right? You will play a game. You will do everything right. You will play it perfectly. You will gaslight. You will gatekeep. You will kill completely off the other side of the map. No one will even know they're dead. You'll have no suspicion planted on you. You'll get into the meeting and one of these motherfuckers will be like, Tiki, what if we just killed Pen? That'd be so funny. And then they will kill you based purely off that. Which, like, hey, if that's the vibe, that's fine. But then, the next round, one of them fuckers will kill someone in front of the entire fucking squad. You will report the body, and you'll be like, right, guys, she killed them in front of us. It was her. And none of them will vote her unless she literally confesses in the meeting. And somehow you will still get voted out. It is the most infuriating way to play any sort of social deduction game. It is... They are like... Also... Okay, playing with VTubers is annoying. Playing with Lope, and we're going to drop the who's Lope, didn't she die bit for a second, because this tilts me enough that I feel like I need to rant about it. I know Lope pretty well at this point. We're pretty good friends. I can read her quite well. Other people, especially when they're first meeting her, see the cute teehee anime girl persona that she puts on and fall fucking hook, line, sinker for it. And I want you guys to know, Lope fucking sweats social deduction games. She sweats that shit. 100%. She's out to win. The only time she's not out to win is if she can fuck me over specifically. But for the most part, she's out for blood. But she doesn't act like she's out for blood. She acts like she's a little innocent teehee anime girl that doesn't know how to play the game. And every fucking lobby, everyone falls for it. Everybody fucking... Nobody ever votes for her. Nobody ever kills her. Nobody ever, like, jumps her. Everybody's like, no, it can be Lopi. Listen to her. And I'm sitting there screaming my head off, being like, bro, listen to her. This Goose Goose Duck game I played with Bree, I warned the lobby beforehand. I'm like, if Lopi ever starts being like, oh, I don't know how to play the game. Oh, I don't know what button does this. She's bullshitting you. She's fucking lying. That's her play. Her play at the beginning of every social deduction game is to act like she has no clue what the fuck's going on and she's just a little dumb ditzy girl. And then she will stab you in your fucking spleen, right? So you just need to be on the ball immediately and just know that she's out for blood. But nobody ever fucking does. So I keep getting trapped in these social deduction games. I feel like I'm getting, like, fucking social experimented on, right? I keep getting trapped in these lobbies with Lopi and, like, 8 other, like, VTuber women who hear Lopi speak and believe every fucking word she says. And the first, like, 4 rounds are me just getting lynched and her getting away with fucking everything. And it makes me want to punch a wall. Specifically Lopi. So I figured, bro, it's not like that with boys. Boys don't trust each other at all, no matter what you're trying. When you're with the boys will stab you in your eyeball for the slightest provocation. Right? But when you play with these motherfuckers, you couldn't convince them of shit. So that's my little rant. That's what prompted this thing. It's not Lopi slander. Bro, people... Anytime I'm in a collab with her, I end up inevitably wanting to punch her in the face. Because it's just... Watching her interact with other people, it's like watching a serial killer, or like a manipulator, or like a sociopath that's like putting on a persona. And like, you know that scene of Breaking Bad where Walter is like in the car screaming at Hank? That's how I feel in every fucking Lopi collab. Because I know what that bitch is like. I know what she's like. But nobody else gets it until they've known her for long enough. So I'm just sat there feeling like I'm insane, screaming at these fucking anime people to not trust the pink one. And nobody ever listens to me. When you give us a weather report, I thought you did news. I'm sorry. That was just... I mean, I do like it. I do like getting to play the straight man. I mean, it's a VTuber collab. God knows somebody needs to play the straight man. But it's very fun. It's fun being in those collabs and being like the only person like that is feeling like the one sane person at a schizo collab is kind of funny. But you know that, I mean, like, Bree also specifically tries to screw me over, but Bree is like a 50% chance of screwing me over or screwing herself over. It's basically a coin flip, because it's Bree and she's Bree competent. The one thing Bree and I got on, Bree and I immediately lost a round. Sorry, I'm not just talking about Goose Goose Duck. Bree and I immediately lost a round one time because we were both fucking imposters or whatever it is. And she tried to defend me when I was getting suscast on me, and everyone was like, why you're defending Pen? You're definitely his traitor, buddy. And we both got fucking just immediately voted out. Because it was so out of character. Clever Scott, goof off more because he gets stuck in the straight man role. Rexon is fun. I haven't collabed with Rexon in a while. Rexon, bro, I don't know how many of you were there because it was on Twitch. I raided into Rexon, and this motherfucker in the raid was like, oh hey, Pen, do you know where Lopi is? I don't know how to contact her. I want to contact her for a collab. I was going to invite you, but you're not very fun. And I was like, sat there and I was like, motherfucker, I'm never raiding into you again, you piece of shit. It's the most fucked up thing anyone's ever said to me. But it's also, like, ever since Lopi, you know, died, it's also like the 4th time I think a past collab. It's a joke. It's Rex, and he's always fucking joking. It's fine. Also, I think the game he wanted to play, I looked it up like a week later. It had like majority negative reviews on Steam. So honestly, that's just like another common Rex and L where he has shit game taste. It's like the fourth time somebody has like asked me like, how do I contact Lopi because she died, and I have to tell them to just. It's quite funny. Like the intermediary. If I could collab with any hololive, I would probably Ollie, obviously. Bro, Ollie is the GOAT of hololive. I've said this. I've been saying this. I will say this until my dying breath. No, it wasn't about him knowing her new info. It was about whether he could still contact her at the old info, and I had to let him know that he could. You know, Ollie is the GOAT of hololive, I believe. Ollie has single-handedly done so much for like international VTubing, for like collabs between like hololive and non-hololive talents. Like Ollie, in a lot of ways, pioneered like the collab scene. I mean, it's mostly because she's down horrendous for everyone, right? Like, she's down horrendous for anything with a pulse, which means she actively seeks out collabs with whoever she can. But she, I think, has kind of very much pioneered, like, the current state of hololive. Because if you remember hololive, like, I don't know, like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, it was very much a secular... Is secular the right word there? Doesn't secular mean specifically religion? Whatever. It's very much like an isolated thing where it was like hololive collabs with hololive. And even, it wasn't even that. It was like hololive girls collab with hololive girls. Hololive boys collab with hololive boys. And there's very little like interacting between them. And I think Ollie really opened up the gateway for like non-hololive collabs, like hololive collabing with like vshojo and even like Niji and shit like that, right? Insular is the word I was looking for. Thank you, fan. And then, like, I think Crony was probably one of the ones that ripped the band-aid off for collabing with dudes. I mean, obviously, like, Kiara and that still don't collab with the Holosurge boys, which is understandable. But, yeah, I don't know. So, Ollie is probably my hololive. She's definitely my hololive Oshi. She's also the one that I feel like would be the easiest to get along with. Not because the other ones are bad. I think the other ones I'd just be way too nervous. Like... I don't think, obviously, I don't think I could be in a VC with Fauna without dying. I'd die. It'd be GG's. You wouldn't see me again. Whereas Ollie, I feel like Ollie is just, you just talk to Ollie like another fucking person. Ollie has been retweeting like pregnant fan art on my Twitter. I don't think I could ever be nervous around her. I think she's just Ollie. Whereas Fauna would, I don't think I could say anything to Fauna. I think I'd cry. So, yeah. Oh yeah, Callie's up, but Callie kind of just feels like one of the boys, to be fair. Is that a fair vibe? Same with like Bae. They give off very much like me and the boys at 2 AM looking for beans. Like it ain't... I think that's the vibe. Like Bae and Callie both give off very strong homies vibes. So yeah, those are... But if I could choose one, I remember Ollie was doing like an Among Us stream with viewers, and part of me wanted to like be like, hey, maybe I could put my name down, maybe play it, and then I didn't because I was like, it's kind of cringe, so I just watched. Ollie is one of the boys. Ollie goes beyond one of the boys. Ollie is the boy, singular, leader of the boys. Anyway, do I want to get into VTuber news? I feel like I've ranted enough at the beginning of this stream. Let's see, what do we want to start with? We got some stories to cover today. We could hop from ranting about hololive. Oh, sorry, timestamps. Well, I haven't figured out what I want to talk about yet. We could do the Niji stuff. Some of it's in the news channel. To be fair, technically, like this is this week's news instead of last week's news, so I might talk about it next week instead. Oh god. Wait, what the fuck? Twitter? Oh no. Oh no, what is going on? A lot of sicklings got outed for stalking, harassing, doxing, abusing, etc. Other sicklings that they thought got too close to Hex got too much attention. Oh my, oh no. Oh fuck. Oh shit. Okay. This is why I say you have to be very, very careful when you facilitate or when you sort of try and build up and attract a parasocial audience. You need to immediately strictly set boundaries, stick to those boundaries, and like make sure that they are maintained at all times. Honestly, I don't know that there's a way to healthily have a parasocial audience. I'm gonna be straight with you. Parasocialism, I mean, it's kind of the sort of you know, the overdone argument in the VTubing scene, but genuinely I think it's probably, I don't know, like, you can set boundaries and you should try and stick to them, but bro, part of parasocialism is kind of inbuilt delusion, right? Like, people that are that parasocial are not normal, well-adjusted individuals. I'm not talking about a little bit of like hee hee ha ha, like my streamer, whatever. I'm talking about the die-hard parasocial, like the die-hard GFE, BFE, that kind of shit, right? I feel like fans of that type, they're never gonna, like, they're not well-adjusted human beings, which means anytime you try and set boundaries or like control an audience, you're setting yourself up for failure, because by definition they're not easy to control, because they're fucking parasocial Andes. Oh, fuck me. God. Oh, and then there's the Wactor shit. Okay. Oh my god, Brie leaked an outfit? That is crazy. Okay, this isn't the one okay. Is that the one? Okay. Brie leaks too much shit to, like, randomly. You'll be in a fucking VC with Brie and she'll just like, you want to see this thing? And I'm like, sure, but you realize I'm gonna immediately fuck up and say on stream that you showed me this even. That is the worst part about I'm sorry, this is a tangent. This is the worst part about knowing VTubers. Do you know how many videos I've had to scrap since I started making friends in the VTubing scene? Because I'll be like, oh, I want to make a video about this agency, and then I meet like 4 talents that are from that agency and I learn way too much shit. And then I'm like, well, I can't make the video now because I know too much. Really, I should go back to having no friends. And more content. More hex stuff from, oh, for fuck's sake. Exit-cling is honestly like therapy survivor. I feel like, I don't know, man. Every interaction I've seen from Hex has not left me with the best impression of him or his fan base. I'm gonna be honest. And I mean, I know that it's like confirmation bias because you only see the bad stories, so I don't see, you know, the months and months where he has a normal functioning stream. Exit-cling is Hex's fan base name. Let's just, I'm gonna timestamp this as just Niji stuff, and we'll talk about all the Niji stuff in one section without like necessarily splitting it up. So we're 24 minutes in. Because there's a few Niji stuff. It's okay, so as you guys may know, I try and be somewhat neutral with regards to Niji, right? Mainly because I feel like there's enough people and there's enough news content creators and shit that are very much like on the anti-Niji grind. So to me, I'm like, hey, I can be a content creator that is a bit more like, I'm not Underhill, who is very, very pro Niji. I'm not, you know, False or Kyo, which seems to be pretty anti-Niji. I try and strike a balance of like, I will report on Niji stuff. I'm not going to sit and harp on it. But this week, Jesus Christ, this week has been, okay. The first one wasn't really their fault. It was kind of a result of their previous actions. So it was their fault, but it wasn't like an immediate their fault thing. It was more of a conclusion from their previous faults, which was, let me get this bookmark up real quick. I think I bookmarked it, yeah. So they tweeted out they were meant to have 3 events at the upcoming Anime Expo. 2 called the Summer Jam and 1 called the Welcome to Wonderworld concert. Now, I don't know what the difference is. They're 2 different events. I think Summer Jam was more of a casual, like, karaoke kind of thing, whereas Welcome to Wonderworld was an actual concert. Nevertheless, I think they sold, like, 14% of their tickets, something like that. I remember somebody sent me the link to the ticket thing, and it was all, like, free seats. They did not sell many tickets, and I don't know why. I think, because as much as we like to harp on, like, yeah, Niji L, you know, they still have a massive fucking audience, right? They still have probably one of the biggest audiences in the VTubing scene. They should have been able to sell tickets. And the thing I think is why it wasn't getting sold is I don't think I saw any promotion for it on like livers channels, like in terms of streams and from the livers themselves, which is how most people interact with Niji. Also, you needed an Anime Expo ticket to get it. So it was an Anime Expo ticket on top of one of 3 concert events with not really much of a clear indication of what the difference is. I looked into it before streaming. I was like, okay, you have Summer Jam, you have this concert. What is the difference? What can I expect? And look, maybe it's out there, but I couldn't find it very easy to understand. Niji's constant problem is sometimes not telling you what they're selling, like not telling you what the merch or the event is, and she's like, yeah, it's a Niji event. Come on, guys. And I think at this point they've kind of lost so much trust and had so many bad things happen that they can no longer just be like, hey guys, we're throwing an event and have 1,000 people show up. If only Niji had, you know, someone who loved promoting big events, bro. That shit was funny. We'll get into that later. So yeah, that was the first one. They had to, I mean, they say here, important update, also doing this, I mean, like, obviously because it was like a ticket sales, they left it until the end to try and sell more tickets, but June 25th, it was meant to be on July 6th. This is like 2 weeks before the concert. So if you've bought a ticket, like, the sad thing is that the only people that bought tickets are probably the die-hard Niji fans, and they probably bought an AX ticket and a Niji ticket to go to this event, maybe even went out specifically for it, and now it's cancelled. Bro, that sucks. That's rough. I've got hiccups. But yeah, please trust if you're to full refund for concert tickets, blah, blah, blah. Details regarding refunds will be announced soon, and the shit they're doing at Anime Expo, the booths and stuff, are still up. And I did see they're say that they're gonna try and get like footage online. Like I think the live stream is still happening, which means it's probably pre-recorded, or maybe they're just gonna stream live doing it. And they said they're gonna try and get footage to ticket holders exclusively or whatever. So it's still maybe gonna happen, just only virtually. But you know, this was a misstep. This was an L. But again, like I said, more a consequence of previous L's as opposed to a new one. What was a new one, and what, like, again, I try and be neutral with Niji. This shit legitimately baffled me to the point where I don't understand what the logic was. I don't get it. I don't understand how this happened. So, first of all, I want to point out, this whole collab was very duplicitous. Which, yeah, I'm using big words now, which proves that I'm confused. They're not collabing with the NBA. They're collabing with, like, the NBA's Japanese merch rep, or whatever it's called. Now, technically, tangentially, sure. It's an affiliate of the NBA, so they can use the logo and shit, because it is official. But they aren't, like, collabing directly with, like Shaq isn't going to appear on a Vox Sakuma stream. Which, I mean, that was never what you thought, but you get what I mean. Like, it wasn't like a proper official collab directly between the NBA. It was like between their merch company. Which, I mean, let's be honest, everybody thought. Like, everybody knew, everybody was like, when Niji announced something. So I'm closing my eyes. I'm a little bit tired, so I'm kind of just talking with my eyes closed, which I know probably looks weird on the model, but whatever. Everyone knew when this was announced, like, yeah, they're going to try and shill more merch, whatever. Like, shit that happened. There's basically Niji now. Niji's Twitter page is basically just all like, hey guys, you want to buy this merch? Hey guys, you want to buy this merch? Hey, auditions are up, and obviously the new Luxium 3D stuff, but it's merch, an exhibition appearance, merch, that's fine, it's a short, it's another short, it's a 3.0 brush up, that's a new event, it's merch, a short, it's merch, the cancellation announcement, event announcement, short, merch, cancellation of merch. It's like 60% merch on their Twitter page. Which part of me thinks, like, there can't be a lot of like quality control or thought going into the merch now. They're just pumping this shit out. But the big Niji shit is, one, this wasn't actually an official collab with the NBA. Two, they can't ship it currently outside of Japan. Now, I've heard that there's plans to do outside of Japan shippings later in like phase 3 or whatever. And I genuinely don't understand. I think it's because they're collabing again with the Japanese merch representative for the NBA, so it's like a Japan collab. Two things. If you're going to do a Japan exclusive collab, maybe don't make it the fucking NBA. You know, the American thing. The majority of fans are probably American. I mean, like, sure, I imagine there's Japanese fans, but like, if you were going to do a Japanese-only merch release, only advertise, do an exclusively JP advertisement like you do with the baseball. But the confusing fucking thing is they had EN Talents promoting it. They did collabs and streams with EN Talents. The merch is for a lot of EN Talents. Like this first wave is, I mean, I know this is from the EN Twitter account, but this first wave is for EN Talents, but you can't get it unless you live in Japan, which you're probably not if you're a fucking EN fan of the NBA. Like the demographic here is English VTuber fans for Niji crossover Venn diagram with NBA fans. And I want to tell you, this number of that Venn diagram, which also includes Japanese, is like, they are miles apart. They're on like different fucking continents. What is the play here? Genuinely. You're advertising to EN fans of the NBA, but you only sell it in Japan, where chances are there's way less EN fans and way less NBA fans. I don't get. And also, a lot of the promotion was in English, which means like I know there was JP collabs and shit as well, but like, are JP fans going to get EN merch? Genuinely? Yeah, no, I know that there are fans of the NBA in Japan, but if you were going to do an exclusively JP merch release, only advertise to the JP demographic. Why would you advertise using EN livers to an EN audience and then not sell it in EN? And then also not be forthcoming about the fact that you're not actually collabing with the NBA, you're collabing with a like merch company. This genuinely is the most befuddling. Like, people spam NijiL and dunk on them for things that sometimes I think is a bit too hard and I don't necessarily approve of. I think people are a lot of time just looking for shit to be mad about. But this thing, genuinely, I don't understand how this... Bro. Oh, wait. I could rant about agencies for it. It's not just Niji, by the way. Like, I could rant about so many agencies. You see how many agencies are collapsing every single fucking week nowadays? I feel like every week there's a new, like, VC or whatever collapsing. It's genuinely baffling. I don't understand how hard... Like, I don't understand why... it's so frustrating, especially because it's Niji. Like, you should have people in charge that are better than this, that are better at communicating. It's like you have like one high school dropout doing your entire communication department. What is going on? I don't get it. I don't understand how, like, it's not just Niji, like agencies as a whole. Like, what is with the shitty management? Like, Again, I have a video. I mean, actually, this is probably a good segue to talk about something I want to talk about. I've said I had a video about VTuber agencies and whatnot, like why they're bad, predatory ones, right? Genuinely, I know this is kind of a fucked up thing to say on a VTuber stream about VTubers. I think I'm kind of sick of VTubers. Like, not the news. The news is I do it every week. It's a cool, like, schedule to keep, and I like doing it regularly. It gives me a bit of routine in my life. But outside of that, I'm gonna be honest, I'm kind of burnt out talking about these motherfuckers. I'm kind of just, like, here's my fucking line for making a video nowadays. I come up with a cool idea. I'm like, oh, this would be a good video. I write the script, I record it, I get to editing it. While I'm editing it, I hear myself and I listen to the points I make and I either disagree with them or I'm like, oh man, people aren't gonna like this, it'll cause shit on Twitter. And then I realized that I'm genuinely, like, I'm not motivated to do the video. I'm just I feel like I should have a video out because it's been like a fucking year since I had a video out, so I feel like I need to. But then the video I'm making, I don't want to make because I don't care, and I'm kind of burned out. Even the VTuber experience ones, I'm kind of just burnt out on VTubers. So I mean, I have other videos I want to make, but they don't fit for the channel. And I've actually been thinking about this. I'll probably make a community post about it once I have the first video done. I think I'm just gonna make a second channel, and I'm not really gonna link to it from here or advertise it. I'm gonna get like 2 views on my videos, and I'm actually kind of pumped for it. My favorite time making YouTube content was when I had like 10 subs, and like every view was important, and like, bro, yo, the video I posted got 70 views, that's crazy. Nowadays, I'm like, I post a short and it gets like 150, 200,000 views every week. I'm like, dang, it's kind of mid. And I feel like I've just kind of lost the drive. Like, I don't fucking care anymore. Because I don't... Yeah, the anime videos are like the gaming... Like, not Let's Plays, but like game analysis videos of like games I've played and like why I like them and how they work. Like, just a channel, I'm not gonna... It's not gonna be monetized. I'm not gonna give a fuck if it gets views or not. I'm just going to post, it's going to be like a dumping ground for all the videos that I want to make that I can't put on this channel because it's not VTuber related. I did it once with the Shiro My Hero video, and people liked that, but then a lot of the people that subbed from that and enjoyed that content obviously don't like the channel as a whole because it's VTubers, not anime. So I've kind of agonized back and forth being like, man, I want to do, like, I want to make videos. Like, there are videos that I really want to make, but I just haven't been doing it because, like, sure, I want to do a 20-minute deep dive into Oshi no Ko and how it kind of masters that first episode and making you actually empathize with and care about its characters and ropes you into the world. I have that whole script written. I want to rant about it, but I can't do it here because either it'll be popular and all the people that watch the video and like it won't like the rest of the content, or people will hate it because they'll be recommended it when they don't, then they only watch VTubers, right? So, I don't know. I think I'm just going to make a second channel. And I'll link to it once from here when I first start. When it's like the first video, I'll link and be like, hey. But then from then on, it's just going to be like a dumping ground for my fucking brain. It's going to get like 10 viewers. I'm going to have like 169 subscribers maybe. And I feel like it's going to be peak. Because that, honestly, I'm going to be honest, that was like my favorite time making YouTube videos. When I was like 100 viewer Andy. Not like concurrent, but like in views per video. That shit was cool. And I feel like it'd be nice to make videos that I'm passionate about. Like, I have videos I want to make, I have scripts I've written, I've recorded that and I want to get back into editing long form videos, and now I have the house to myself. I can record whenever I want and do whatever I want. I'm kind of pumped for it. It's just going to be on a different channel. So I'll link to that when it happens, but it's kind of linked to why, like, my hope is also because I do still want to make VTuber content, and I feel like people have asked me, they're like, when's the next VTuber experience video? When's the next whatever video? You haven't posted, you know, a long-form content video in like a year. And like, I want to do that because I feel like I should be posting long-form content, but it's just every time I sit down to edit a long-form video with VTubers, I get like halfway through and I'm like, fuck, I don't care. I'm not motivated anymore to make this content because I spend literally half my life talking about VTubers, and I think I'm burnt out. Not on like VTubers as content creators, I still like the content. I'm burnt out on them being like the only type of content I put out. Like, all the content I put out is like, VTuber did this, VTuber did that, VTuber is this, VTuber is that. And bruh, if you ever try to sit down and edit or make a 20-minute video about something that you dead-ass like are burnt out on, it is hard. So, hopefully, what happens is I go to the second channel, I dump 3-4 fucking anime analysis videos that I've had bumping around my head for the past year. I get them out, I get them done, and then hopefully once that's done, then I can bounce back and forth and get content out here, content out there, and I won't be bogged down. Because a lot of my problem is, I had this problem in school, and I'm curious if you guys had it as well, where it was like in exams as well. Once I start answering a question, I have to finish that question. Like, I have to get that question done and finished and filed away before I can move on to the next one. I could never do the shit that they advise you to do. I was like, yeah, read ahead, bounce around, answer the questions you can, and then come back to the ones you can't. I can't do it. I genuinely couldn't. I need to finish the questions in order, start to finish, left to right. I can't skip ahead, I can't do question 17 and then come back to question 6 and then jump ahead to question 8. Everything needs to go concurrent. Even if the answer is shit, I still need an answer down. And it was one of the reasons why, like, I was good at academics. I did really well in school, but the few times I did poorly, it was because of that, because I'd get stuck in a dumb question 4 and then I'd run out of time. So the same thing happens with videos where, like, I'll have a video in progress. I've had this fucking predatory VTuber agency's video in editing half finished for about a year now. And the problem is that every time I'm like, look, I should just make a different video. I start making that other video and I'm like, no, I need to finish the other video. It's going to sit half finished, but then I never do. So it's the same thing as the test, right? Where I basically have a question I can't answer, but I can't move ahead because I can't answer it. And I'm hoping just by making a separate channel, I can just skip that and just treat them as different things and, you know, be separate. So that's my idea. And yeah, I mean, someone said earlier that the bad thing about YouTubing is that it does pigeonhole you into what you make. One content, that's the only content. No branching out, no different. You make one content, and then that content is your thing, and you can't do any other content because then people won't watch it. And I'm glad. I feel like if I have a separate channel where there's no monetization, I don't have my viewer base, like there will be no fucking break. I don't give a fuck if people watch it. I'm not getting any money from it. It's not a revenue source. It's just a place for me to dump my ideas. So I'll make a video about fucking anime. I'll make a video about gaming. I'll make a video about whatever. Fuck it. I'll upload a Minecraft Let's Play of me playing Skyblock for no fucking reason. I'll upload one of those old Modern Warfare 2 gameplay videos where it's like the shitty Xbox mic and it's me ranting for 8 minutes about something. Who fucking cares? It'll be like a shit channel with no purpose that YouTube will hate, but it'll be where all my fucking ideas go to get them out of my head. That's my current plan. I don't know how long it's going to take. It might be a few weeks. But hopefully there'll be a video out there and then I can... Oshinoko Season 2 is out. So that's what's motivating me. Jump to the VSMP for the memes. I hate to break it to you, bestie. Okay. Chad, do you want to play... you want to play a little game of pattern recognition? You guys wanna play a fun little game? Yeah, Oshinoko Season 2 is, I think it's coming out, or it might be out this season. I haven't watched it, but I'm gonna wait until I can binge it. Greg Tech New Horizons playthrough, bro. Part of me really wants to like loop like Minecraft noobs into playing GTNH and just watching them cry. Bro, dead ass, if I could slip one challenge into like Donathon rewards or something, it would be like finish GTNH, and I just slip it in there, and because they would completing a Minecraft mod pack, how hard could that be? That's like a 10-hour journey, and then I just get to sit and watch. Like, what do you do first? Do you not finish your challenge? Do you fail your Donathon challenges, or do you spend like 1,000 hours playing GTNH? Probably more. Dead ass, if there was anyone in the VTubing community that like was willing to do it, I would play GTNH with VTubers. But nobody, I don't think there's a single VTuber out there that knows what GTNH is. What do you use on Twitch exactly? You could live stream what you do on Twitch here on YouTube. Would that help? Again, it's the same thing, right? It's a very similar reason. The reason I don't stream games on here is because that's not what people sub for. Like, people sub for VTuber news and VTuber content, not me playing fucking Minecraft mod packs. So that's why I've streamed like Portal 2 once on this channel, and that's it. I don't stream video games on here because I don't like splitting the channel, and here's my content creation mentality, right? I don't like jibaiting people into content. I don't like tricking people into watching something they don't want to watch. And also, I think the stream just died. I think stream is dead. I think I think it's Jover. Chat, are we here? Am I alive? Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know when I cut off. I just saw all the buffering and I was like, oh. You know, stream died temporarily. It's okay. I think I talked about Twitch and YouTube was like, naughty. Sorry about that, chat. But yeah, no, I think what I was saying was, this is why I don't clickbait my videos. It's why I don't clickbait my streams. Is like, because I know I could get way more viewers than if I just like made my streams really clickbait. Like I see every other fucking news VTuber do. But here's the thing, and I was thinking about this earlier. I was having a little pacer in my house, ranting in my head about stuff, right? Where, like, I feel like a lot of people get locked into a certain type of content and a certain type of personality because they start catering their content to their audience, right? Which makes sense logically. But it ends up with like your audience likes parasocial stuff, so you play into the GFE, BFE thing. But then all of a sudden now your audience hates when you stray away from that. They hate when you break that immersion. So now you no longer collab with males because, oh god, if you break the immersion, then they'll shout at you. And you don't do content and things that you would like to do because you're scared, oh god, my audience is gonna. So you end up getting pigeonholed into one type of content and not being willing to break it because your audience now controls your channel. And I think it should be the other way around. I don't like it when people watch my content when they don't want to, which is why I don't clickbait. I don't want people in my stream if they don't want to be here. So I very much just, I make my stream titles the exact thing I'm going to talk about. If you want to be in here while I talk about it, fucking go ahead. If you don't, that is fine. There is like, if you look to the right, there is like a whole host of VTubers and videos. You can click on one of those and that's perfectly fine. I don't really give a shit about numbers of viewers as long as every viewer genuinely wants to be here. Which is why I don't make gaming videos, I don't do gaming streams on here, because I feel like people would click in because they're subbed to me and they get the alert, and then they'd be here, but they wouldn't want to be here for the content, right? They won't want to watch me stream fucking Minecraft because they're here for VTuber news, and I don't like that. If as on a site people know they're getting game analysis video and choose not to though, true, but then you split the audience, and if people do like the videos, which, hey, I mean, I'm not planning on them getting views, but like if people click onto it and enjoy it, that's cool. I don't want people clicking onto it and enjoying an anime analysis video and then looking at the rest of my channel and seeing no other content that they'd enjoy. I don't like, you ruin the algorithm, but more so than just like views and shit, I think you'd ruin the experience for the audience where like they find a channel they like, but they can't then go and watch most of the other content because it's not something I like. Anyway, rant over. Basically, I try and keep my shit separate. And this is going to be the VTuber channel. That's what it's always going to be. Twitch is where I play games and I hang out and I just do whatever the fuck I want. And I play Elden Ring, and I haven't played Elden Ring all week because I've been helping my parents move. But the final boss is coming up and I better get my ass beat, so that should be fun. The only thing others click off if they want you to. I think you'd be surprised, especially considering I have a pretty short space audience. Like these streams, actually, I'm kind of surprised at how chill you guys are, to be honest. I've seen other shorts creators live stream chats. It is not as good as you guys are. It's kind of wild. I don't know where you came from. I don't know how I got it. But I don't know, man. Also, I feel like it would just feel bad. Like, because on Twitch, I treat Twitch as a different platform, which means when I get lower viewers on there, like who gives a shit? It's a different platform. I don't advertise it really much. I don't link to it. I don't even really tweet when I go live on Twitch anymore because it's just like a whatever. But like, if I went from like 150 viewers doing news and then I dropped into like 20 viewers playing games, that'd fucking hurt. That'd hurt my feelings. Even though I don't care about numbers, there's like an objective part of your brain that's like, man, I'm not doing content good. They don't like the content. So I don't know. There's that part as well. I feel like when I separate them in my head, it was the same thing with the anime analysis videos, right? Because the algorithm ruined, it would feel bad to post a video to a channel with 130,000 subscribers and get 300 views on it because it's not what people want to watch. Whereas if I post it to a new channel, who gives a fuck, right? So, I don't know, man. I like keeping shit separate. This will be the VTuber channel. I'll have another channel that's just whatever variety. I'm doing whatever I want. And then I have gaming on Twitch. That's my plan. A lot of people don't realize when you're live on Twitch. I mean, I don't really advertise it. I mean, the channel is there. If you chuck a follow, you'll get a notification when I'm live. If you don't, then yeah, sorry. Oh yeah, thank you for the timestamp rant. Good call. VOD Gang's about to beat my ass because they're going to be like, bro, I just had to sit here. I'm here for VTuber news. I just sit and listen to you rant about YouTube for 25 minutes. What are you doing? And let me... 0 and over. Sorry. Yeah. We're gonna go back to VTuber news. Where were we? Why do I have Pixel Link open? Oh, because somebody asked about the VSMP. Yeah, I was gonna say, do you want to play a little game of spot the difference chat? Okay, like here's one picture. We'll get to Hex in a minute, but here I just want to show. We're gonna play a little game of of pattern recognition. Now you're gonna look at this. You're gonna look at this picture, chat. I feel like I'm doing like a Rorschach test. Look at this picture. Take note of who's in there, and take this picture. Take a note of who's in there. And you're gonna look at this picture, and you're gonna take a note of who's in there. And then you're gonna look at this one, and then you're gonna look at this one, and you're gonna notice a very common trend.
You could have a secret second channel like how LS Mark allegedly has.
I could do that. I mean, my plan is to basically advertise it once and be like, hey, if you're interested, hop over it. And then if they're not, that's fine. That's basically my idea. But having a secret one is kind of cool. Like, just not advertising it, just doing it and seeing what actually, I kind of like that idea. Just doing it off rip and seeing how many people find it. That's kind of fun. Anyway, yeah. So, well, what are you meant to notice? You might notice... I feel like this is basic pattern recognition, chat. There's one... Okay, look. I don't know, if you guys have been watching VSPO, it's very funny. Bro, Lopi, or sorry, not Lopi, you know what I'm talking about, that bitch. She's been grinding that shit. She hasn't even been streaming it, she's just been off-stream grinding that shit. She goes through fucking Minecraft addictions like everybody, but when she has a Minecraft addiction, she just plays that game forever. It is like, kind of the worst. That bitch will be up at like 3 AM grinding Minecraft. But you know, I mean, I don't really know Pixel. I don't think I've interacted with like any of their talents. So it's very much like a small corpo. I was thinking about this the other day, right? Like, again, it's another one of those things that fit into like maybe a video idea. Like how... do I want to get into this rant? We've already ranted a lot. We've already ranted a lot today. Maybe I should table that rant. But yeah, no. This is very much like an anime girl SMP. I don't know like 90% of the people in it, so no, I'm good. As fun as it would be, I don't think I'm making the cut, chat. I don't think coach is letting me try out. I think I'm lacking certain critical pieces of equipment to get into that. But it is funny. It would be kind of funny. But no, I mean, there are there are some creators in the VSMP that do not like speak with dudes at all. They do not interact with guys. Like, just they don't blanket. It's like I don't know if it's like a parasocial thing or if it's like a GFE thing or if it's just an uncomfortable thing. I don't know. But there are a few creators in there that deadass just don't. So yeah, I don't think Pixelink sat down and was like, we hate men. I think it's more just they're trying to make a comfy environment for as many people as possible, and if people don't want to interact with dudes on stream, it makes sense not to invite dudes. I think that makes sense. Also, it's very much like a small corpo, ex-corpo, that kind of indie scene. Not a lot of dudes in that scene, man. There's not, I mean, like, how many male VTuber agencies are there? There's like the Globy male branch, and then there's like Avalon, and that's kind of it. Honestly, I mean, you have Astraline Merryweather, which is mixed, but that's about it. There's not a lot of, like, that whole demographic. There's not a lot of dudes in there. First stage, yeah, first stage as well. But, I mean, like, you have like FaZe, Idol, Pixelink, VRev, AN. There's a few more. They're all kind of in a similar, like, demographic, and they kind of bounce off each other. And then there's like for some reason, there's, you know, people like Brie and Umi. Wow, how did they get in there? So, I think that's Globy, yeah, as well. I said Globy, I don't know why I didn't remember. Oh, V and U as well. Spectra. Is Pippa in the server? Wait. Has the second Pippa hit the server? I don't remember seeing Pippa in any streams. They did? Fuck. Kai killed her? That's kind of hilarious. She's just not announced? Ah, okay. That makes sense. Okay. Wah. But you know, it's cool. They made a little video announcing like what the VSMP is as well, which is cool. you know, I have a whole rant about that I was about to go off on. I kind of went on a little tangent, but the rant can wait for another time. I do have a rant. It may end up becoming, if I ever do get back into making videos, it might become a video. It's something I actually am a little bit like, it's something I do want to talk about. I think it's a pretty untalked about thing in the VTuber scene, but we'll get into it later. Maybe when I'm not specifically talking about, like, I don't want people trying to like fucking start beef or misconstrue anything, and Pixelink is cool. I ain't trying to like ain't trying to start shit. So yeah, later, maybe, TM. News, Niji. We talked about Niji. The Hex stuff. Okay, the Hex stuff is technically this week, and it is seemingly developing right now. So I'm going to make a judgment call of we leave the Hex stuff till next week when I can get a better read of it, and I'm not just like reading tweets live and trying to figure shit out. So I'm going to table that because it's technically this week, not last week. So we're going to table that. We'll bring it back up end of this week, see how it develops, see what happens. That being said, I think that's all the Niji news. Talk about the VSPO stuff. That shit was kind of wild. Or okay, we'll talk about the VSPO stuff later. We're going to do some quick rapid fire things because it has been a little bit 57 minutes. I'm going to just do some rapid fire quick announcements of like milestones and people debuting and undebuting and shit like that. So, Miyane, or the VTuber previously known as Miyane, I think I bookmarked this. Yeah. It says not to call her Miyane anymore. I love fuck. Miniko is her new name. Basically, is sort of, she I'm not gonna read this out. I'm not gonna like go into it, but basically if you know her, you might be familiar. If not, basically she, due to a previous relationship in her past channel and like somebody was controlling it and making her do things that she didn't really want to, is kind of tainted her whole brand in her mind, and so she's kind of rebranding, taking a break, coming back. So she's changing her name, changing her brand. If you're interested, you can go read it. I ain't trying to, it's a pretty personal account, so I'm not trying to like read it out on stream, but if you are interested, it is there for you to dive into. I assume she'll be back in her new persona at some point. She just said not to call her Miyane or Miyane anymore, hence why I kind of danced around that. Let's see, Heaven Rend, which I hadn't heard of before, I'm gonna be honest. They're shutting down, so this is another VTuber agency shutting down because we need one every week. It's part of the like quota. So both their talents basically graduated, and then so they decided to shut down because of that. They had two talents, both the talents graduated. I don't know if I personally didn't. I mean, okay, the problem with the agencies, man, I was thinking this earlier. When I talk to VTubers on Twitter, when I interact with VTubers on Twitter, I basically cut off like the back half of their name in my mind. Because, okay, I'm going to show you guys my following. Like, okay, so like, cut here, Oshimar, this is Xander, or this is Xander, and obviously the other stuff is like advertising for shit. I don't have a problem with that. But this is the name. So basically everything else just kind of gets filtered out. That's Andy, random. It's hololive, obviously, I mean. But, so my brain kind of automatically at this point filters out like the extra stuff about like what conventions they're attending or what their agency is. I just kind of cut it down into like specifically the name, which makes it really weird if people ever like re-debut under a different name, or if they ever like graduate, or if they're part of an agency. Because sometimes I don't remember the part of an agency, because when I look at people on Twitter, I'm like, oh, she's from VNU. I just look at the name. So which makes it hard for me to keep track of like who I've spoken to and whatnot. So when shit like this happens and it's like, oh, Heavenrend is closing, I don't know any of the VTubers. I might know. I just wouldn't know they were in Heavenrend because I don't pay attention to agencies on Twitter. But you know, Heavenrend is shutting down. Which, you know, I can't really form much of an opinion. I didn't know it existed before it shut down, which is honestly kind of how most VTubing agencies are nowadays. I mean, it's kind of wild. VTubing is so big now that like it's impossible to really keep up with all of it. every day I find a new VTuber, a new community of VTubers, or a new agency that has like thousands and thousands of followers and like concurrent viewers and shit. And I'm like, whoa, this place is huge. How the fuck have I never heard of it before? I'm the VTuber news guy. I should know this, but I don't because there's so many pockets of the VTubing world now that I just physically can't keep up with all of them. So like, it feels like every other week there's an agency closing that I didn't know existed in the first place. Let's see. Oh, there's the Wactor stuff as well. We'll get to that in a second. Oh yeah, Achan graduated. I think I bookmarked this as well. Where's it? Did I not? Fuck. Well, it was in Japanese anyway, but basically, A-chan, if you don't know A-chan from hololive, she's basically one of the OGs. Like, back when Sora was first debuting in hololive, she was like her friend that like helped her through it. She is like back when like hololive was basically Sora and A-chan in a room, that was like hololive, basically. She's been there since then up until the current time. She's been like a foundational member, and she's leaving because of family personal health issues, which is kind of crazy, honestly. I mean, people were saying it's like the end of an era. I don't know. I don't know if she's coming back or if she's not. The way she phrased the statement made it sound like she wasn't. And to be fair, I think she said she's been kind of taking more breaks and stepping back because of family stuff. So hopefully we won't see too much of like an impact in terms of the talents, because like she's obviously been taking more breaks recently, but it is still pretty sad. I think she's done some of the narrations and voiceovers for a few events and shit like that. So yeah, she's kind of a weird, she's like the contact point between managers and the community in terms of like, she's present in streams and shit, like she does voiceovers and stuff, but she's also very much like a manager, not a talent. So sad to see her go, but like, man, sometimes shit happens. Let's see. Oh my god, the Doki bird model. Bros, did y'all catch this fucking model? Let's see.
I asked my mama to do it, but I thought
Bros. Bros, we're so back. We have never been more back than this. It has never been more back than it currently is. Tomorrow it will be more back, but currently it is also very back. This shit was insane. I tuned into this debut and I was like, what the fuck? And I mean, like, yeah, I guess technically there's no rule that says you can't just get a model by the same artist. But bro, this shit was funny. I love Doki. And like, people were saying this is like a middle finger to Niji. I think more so from what she said, I think it's more so that she wants to like, she felt like her you know, her artist didn't really get a chance to shine and do what they wanted in the previous life because, you know, fucking Niji didn't let Solen do jack fucking shit. So now she has the opportunity to let them do a bunch of cool shit with merch and whatnot because she's an indie now. It's pretty cool. So I think the reasons are more wholesome than haha fuck Niji, even though I imagine it probably played a little bit of a role, I'm not gonna lie. I think there are more reasons behind it, more wholesome ones, but bro, when I tuned into this, I fucking laughed. It was great. Also, yeah, no, the expenses went crazy. People were talking like fucking hundreds of thousands of dollars because she had like a full-on animated like intro section. This shit was, bro, this shit was not just animated. She had like a whole 3D world made. It was like modeled after like Apex Legends. Bro, this shit was wild. I saw the someone help me budget this shit meme, which was funny. I mean, there's definitely a little bit of fuck you, Niji, considering, yeah, she still named her, I mean, this was a while ago, but she named her fans Dragoons again, so, like, yeah, she's definitely skirting that line, but I fucking love it. I think shit's hilarious. Let's see. Hololive concert sold out, which a lot of people are just using as like a contrast to Niji couldn't sell tickets and hololive could, but hololive concerts go so hard, so yeah, no shit. Anime Expo, we talked about Anime Expo. That's this week. I'd tell you to get tickets, but if you haven't already got tickets for Anime Expo, it's literally in like 5 days, 4 days. You're kind of shit out of luck, probably. I want you to take that. Hololive tickets, you have to be up. Like, you have to be awake and waiting for them to release. You can't leave it. They're like finals NBA tickets, right? You basically, like Taylor Swift tickets. You basically have to be camping out on the website to try and get it immediately. You click listen 3 seconds in. Okay, that is wild. I mean, that's just hololive, right? Like, that's just how they work. They are basically Taylor Swift concerts at this point. Oh, bro, I thought there was a spider on me. My hair is so long now, it's starting to like drape over my shoulders and like onto my chest, and it fucking keeps jump scaring me because it like touches parts of me that I'm not used to hair touching, and it's freaking me the fuck out. But I don't want to go get a haircut because I don't like people touching me, and so I'm kind of just stuck. Let's see. Iron Mouse had 2 million followers while playing Elden Ring, which is hilarious. Yeah, no, my hair is very much officially like shoulder length at this point. I could shave it, but I don't think I look good with shaved hair, I'm gonna be honest. My body type is very much twink-esque. I don't think shaved hair works. So, I have caught Elizabeth's streams. She's incredible. Bro, the number of karaoke streams she's done is insane, but also she's such a good singer, I ain't complaining. You don't like hair touching you, don't like people touching you? Yeah, look, it's not that I don't like hair touching me, it's that it surprises me sometimes, you know? I surprise myself by like, my hair's so long now that like when I lean back against my chair, my hair can get stuck between my chair and my back. And so sometimes when I go to lean forward, it catches and I'm like, what? Who's got my hair? But no. ERB, epic rap battles of history. Oh, so yeah, so Aramis did a like stream where she was basically playing Elden Ring on the road to 2 million followers. She hit 2 million followers, which I think is she the first VTuber on Twitch to hit 2 million followers? I know YouTube subscriptions have kind of been tainted by established YouTubers becoming VTubers. Oh, sorry. Is she the first VTuber to hit 2 million followers? I think she may be, which is kind of based. I don't know how to tie my hair up. I tried it the other day. I got my fingers tangled. They got stuck in my hair. I ended up having to pull them apart. The hairband dropped on the ground, and then I gave up. I was like, you know what? I don't know how to do this. I didn't pass this class in high school, so I'm just gonna let it lie. It's just gonna be like that, and you know we don't have to worry about it. I got shampoo recommendations though, and they make my hair very fluffy. My hair is weird. It's kind of curly, but not. My hair used to be really curly, and then in my like 20, when I was 20, it went really straight, and now it's fucking curly again. I don't understand. But it's such a weird curl pattern. It only curls at the ends. Like I don't get ringlets. It just kind of curls up at the end, which is weird. I don't know. Sorry, I'm not trying to turn this into a hair stream. Oh yeah, the IDF award as well, and getting recognized by Congress. That was crazy. Which, if you don't know, the IDF is not the Israeli Defense Force. It's the Immunodeficiency Foundation, which is a foundation that both Ironmus and Connor have kind of been very big champions for, and Chris and whatnot. If you've watched the like cyclothon, that's what it was raising money for. Basically raising money for like immunocompromised people like Mousy. And she got an award, which is pretty fucking cool. So, Gura dropped a song cover, which I think I had on screen for a while there because I paused my scrolling and it was, yep, new cover from Goombas. Did the IDF get recognized as Congress or did Iron Mouse? I think, from what I saw a picture of the award. I saw an explanation of the award. I think people were just kind of memeing that, oh my god, Congress knows Iron Mouse exists. I don't know if like an actual member of Congress did it, but hey, correct me if I'm wrong. I remember seeing people be like, oh my god, guys, Congress knows VTubers exist, which is kind of funny. Let's see. Oh yeah, and then I mean, finally there's a it is a cover, right? I'm pretty sure it's a cover. Yeah, Gargura version, because it's a version of an existing song. Yeah, and then Hollow Justice is having the whole, well, it's not just them anymore. They dragged the entire rest of Hololive into it, of the tea versus coffee versus water debacle, which, hey, I don't know what side you're on. I like tea, but I have drunk coffee a lot in my life. Honestly, personally, milkshakes. Nothing beats a milkshake. If you ever wanted to, like, lure me into a van to, like, abduct me, which, like, I don't think you would, because, like, why? But, like, if you did, just offer me a milkshake, bro. I'd go anywhere for a milkshake. I love milkshakes. Gamer Shops, shut up, Luffy. Who even are you? I've literally never met you before in my life. Oh my god, game. Do you guys know if you use code TALL, you can get 10% off your Gamer Shops order? And if you're ordering a waifu cup, I mean, there's some pretty good waifu cups on Gamer Shops. Most of them are kind of out of stock though. So I mean, like, if we go to Gamer Shops and we go, you know, shop, and we go like waifu cups, you can see like there's some for Demon Dice, there's some for Scientist. There is a Loppy one. Honestly though, I mean, like, if you're gonna get a waifu cup, I feel like you should at least get one with tits. So like, what? I don't see the appeal. But honestly, she died anyway, so like, who cares? You know, nobody likes a flat drink, so why would you put your drink in a flat cup? That's my motto, basically. So yeah, just there's a Filza shirt, bro. So many options. So you know. Also, Kaho, isn't Kaho a fucking character from How to Raise a Boring Girlfriend? No, I didn't say you were good. What the fuck? Who? Oh no, I didn't say you were good at social deduction games. I said everybody you play social deduction games with is fucking stupid. I went on a little rant at the beginning of stream. Isn't Kaho from fucking How to Raise a Boring Girlfriend? Can you just? Oh wait, no, is it? Wait, no, it's Shibuya Kaho. She reminds me. The character design here reminds me of a character from an anime, and I was like, can you just make a gamer? I mean, they did make one out of Joe Biden, so like maybe. But no, it's probably Shibuya Kaho. It makes more sense. Anyway, yeah. So there you go. There's your little ad read. I'm not sponsored by Gamer Shops, by the way. I do not have a waifu cup. If I was going to get a waifu cup, I'd make it in the shape of a skull. But it's just my big fucking head. Lot of drink in that cup. You can get like two drinks at Gamer Shops for the price of one. Yeah, no, it's probably Kaho. I think Kaho is also the name of an anime character who has a very similar design to that, and I was like, what? It wasn't a sponsorship, it was just showing off my... I mean, I did actively tell them not to get it. Never mind, for another got Shadow 5 dropped a cup. Don't link my alt. That's how I sent for my Oshi Enya Ignis. You're gonna dox me. You're gonna out me. How could you? Get the mousepad though, because unlike other anime mousepads where you'd have to worry about like your wrist catching on them, there is no chance of that happening with a Loppy mousepad. In fact, a Loppy mousepad, this is a sponsored section, certified to give you the smoothest mouse experience ever. There are absolutely no ridges or bumps on that thing. If anything, it's concave, which, you know, gives you a little ramp to slide off of, which is fun. So like, hey, there you go. I can be nice. There's a little sponsored segment for you. Gamer Shops, if you ever need me to do ad reads, hit me up. I'm available whenever. As long as I get to be mean to Loppy while I do it, I'm down. Where were we? What the fuck were we doing? Did that. Oh, fuck, the Kizuna AI shit. This shit was so dumb. Bruh. So, if you didn't know, Kizuna AI's, I think, birthday was this week, right? And to celebrate or whatever, they, like, wiped her channel, made everything unlisted, and then posted like a stream that was like, and I'll bring it up because I think it's still going. Yeah, so they posted this thing that just says sheep. 3.01 million subs. The channel, all the shit has been wiped from it, basically. I think it's unlisted, so if you have the links, you can still watch it. Made this thing that is just sheep. You go in, it's 375 people are still watching, and it's just this loading screen constantly. At peak, though, when this shit was first starting, like back here, or, I mean, it must have been a few streams ago, because you can't have that long of stream on YouTube. This shit had like 90k viewers. That is like hololive debut levels, which is like understandable because it's Kizuna AI. She's basically VTuber Jesus, right? It was insane. And then they didn't do anything with it. So apparently, from what I read on Twitter, she's apparently coming back. Like one of the producers or whatever behind her went on Twitter and was like, yeah, they're coming back. She's re-debuting, you know, the rebirth. I don't know if it'll be the actual original actor or if they've gotten another person to play it again. But people were hyped, and then they just didn't do anything. They just let it sit there and wasted all the hype. And now, do you know what's going to happen? She's going to debut to like 20-something thousand viewers, which, hey, that's still good. But then it's just going to be a thing that people are like, oh my god, did you see Kizuna AI debuting? And we're like, whoa, really? That's cool. And then move on with their lives. So rather than a big spectacle of like, wow, Kizuna AI's back, it's now just kind of like a weird, dragged out thing. I don't know why. I don't know why they did it this way. It seems like a really stupid way when you have all that hype. But hey, what do I know about VTubers, man? Oh, so yeah, I don't really trust the people behind Kizuna AI anymore. They've had so many fucking fumbles in the past. Jesus Christ. Okay. Oh yeah, and Fallen Shadow, if you don't know, she was taking a break. She's coming back on July 13th. That's another thing. Okay. I need to sneeze, but I can't. The sneeze won't come. This is horrific. Why has God cursed me? I haven't done anything wrong. I am God's most well-behaved soldier. Why has he cursed me like this? Peppa paid to get the gold checkmark for business. Why? Why would you give Elon money voluntarily? I don't even pay for the blue checkmark, and that shit's like $8. Why? Did she do it for FaZe or for her? If she did it for FaZe, oh look, she even has. If she did it for FaZe, it makes sense because then you can list talents underneath FaZe as like a subsidiary and get blue checkmark. But because Twitter search function is dog shit. What is going on with my internet, bro? Is it my internet or is Twitter just being dumb? I think my internet's just being dumb. I can't open up her Twitter page. Can I load tweets? Twitter, I think Twitter is struggling right now, bro. I ain't getting any good. Hey, Miri. How you going, Miri? Miri, you should play Among Us with me at some point, or Goose Goose Tug. I feel like you'd be fun to play social deduction games with. Unlike other people, I feel like that would be an enjoyable experience. We should get all the fun people and play social deduction games, and specifically exclude a certain person because fuck her. I'm hella good at Among Us. You know, Miri, you seem like the type of person to cry if you ever had to lie to someone. Lopi, you're not invited. Lopi, you're dead. You can't play Among Us. Bro, you know, Twitter, I think Twitter's dead, which kind of hurts my ability to do my... You guys are related. Can you stop kissing? Bro, can this family tree stop being a circle? What is going on? Like, one of you is the other person's mother. Can you stop smooching? What... I feel like, or at least do it not here, so I'm not implicit in the crime. I don't want the feds busting down my door. Please and thank you. Played Among Us for the first time in years. In 2 hours, I got 1 kill and was immediately outed. That's kind of funny. Okay, Moz, can we ban Lopi forever? I think that would be good for the health of the channel. Go back to playing Minecraft. You've literally done nothing but play Minecraft all week. Just go do that. Put in discussion your Discord for you to check. I hope that works. Okay. Okay, yeah, I can see the tweet, but it's not opening it. Okay, look, we're just gonna skip over Pippa. Pippa paying Elon for go check mark. Wow. Don't invite Mary's playing Among Us with me. You're not invited. Fuck you. I'm voting you off now. Pre-game vote off. Clearly what we need to do is we need to get one member from every agency to play Among Us, and then the person who wins gets wins VTubing. Everyone else can just stop VTubing. They win. They get like, I don't know, a golden... What would the award be for VTubers? Like if you had to... I was going to say like a golden voice changer, but that's not really a physical object. You know how you get like a golden soccer ball for football? Or like a belt for wrestling? Person who wins gets to well, see, but the point is it's meant to be a reward and it's meant to be an incentive to win. You're not trying to make people throw the game. So I feel like that's probably a bad golden shower head, because God knows if they're the best feature, but they need a shower. Version of wins gets a ban per number from life, yeah. Golden webcam. No. You know what it'd be? You know the fucking graduation notice? The white background, black text? It'd be that in gold. It'd be like a tweet with like a graduation statement outlined in gold. That's what you get. Mary, get your mind out of the goddamn gutter. Woman, I know you have a lot of weird scents in your room. I know you have a lot of weird products. I don't need to know about your golden shower head. Like, in the privacy of your own home, I don't mind, but like, this is a safe space. Is Twitter back? Yeah. Oh, so nope. Okay. Well, let's see. I was going to talk about... I guess I can just talk about the Wactor stuff off the top of my dome. Basically... Oh, wait. No. It's back. It's back. Maybe? Just had microwave rice. I'm already long past saving. Hey, I microwave rice. Wait. Like, microwaved off rip? Or, like, reheated microwaved rice? I've had both. I'm just trying to establish where you're at on the scale. Where am I? Oh yeah, so the Wactor stuff, right? So, as I'm sure you probably know, Wactor rebranded a bunch of times as different rice that comes in microwavable pouch, like Mexican rice. I've had microwavable Mexican rice, which is really nice. You just get like a packet, you shove it in the microwave, it comes out, it's got like the spices, it's orange, it's great. So, Wactor is reusing Leah's model, basically. They're just... So Leah, if you remember, was the one that was kind of accused of favoritism and all that shit with Wactor way back. And then it kind of escalated. She ended up leaving because it's Wactor and you should never join Wactor, they're the worst. She was kind of at the center of it all. So she left, and now they're reusing her model for a new VTuber, given how it ended last time. Not a good call. But they claimed that it was done with the permission of Leah, like her past life. They were like, oh yeah, Leah's coming back just with a different voice. Apparently that ain't fucking true. Because I think Leah's her PL or whatever, I think tweeted out being like, don't drag me into this. So I mean, Wactor lying? Surely not. Not my Wactor. But yeah, no. Fucking Wactor, bro. I hate them. Don't join Wactor. Whoever the new Leah voice is, please just quit. Just do it. I mean, you've probably already signed a contract. Burn the contract. Jump out the window. It's probably worth it. Like, you're going to end up jumping out a window anyway working for Wacto. You might as well make sure it's like a first story one instead of a 10th. So yeah, that's the Wacto drama. And I guess we could talk about the VSPO stuff finally. So VSPO debuted their new gen, which is cool. If you don't know, VSPO is an EN VTuber group under Brave, because Brave owns every VTuber group ever, apparently. And they're primarily like gaming focused gen. And when I say gaming focused, I mean like actual gaming focused, not like VTuber gaming focused, like actual like hardcore pro gamers. They would be good at Among Us. I would not play Among Us with them. They would kick my ass. So they debuted the first wave with three new talents. It's pretty cool. Unfortunately, the same week, VSPO, or Brave specifically, got into a bit of drama because it turns out, so from what I understand, the Google Doc that you use to send in your audition form, yeah, they're like an actual esports corp. They're like actually like good at games. It's kind of crazy. And a lot of their marketing is games. So yeah, no, they're not VTuber good at games. They're like actual people good at games, which is kind of terrifying. I could bring them up actually. Did I bookmark the VSPO girls? I might have. I didn't. You think I've been doing this for like 2 years at this point? I think this is my 100th short, or close to my 100th short. You think I'd be good at it, but I'm not. VTubers good at games could be banned. I'm good at games. Fuck you. I'm very good at games. I'm incredibly skilled. Bro, I am the only person in the VTuber community that seemingly didn't struggle with Mesmer. Everybody else was bitching about Mesmer. I beat that motherfucker in like 20 tries. He wasn't even that difficult. And yeah, this is a call out to Evanito. Skill issue. Who carried who in that Elite Four? I don't know. I think I remember me winning and you being on 5 health. So you know, I don't know about that one. Let me see. VSPO, Ian, Twitter. So if I pull them up, these are new gen. That's their intro, and these are the new girls. Very cool models. I like the middle one. That's just because I'm a bottom bitch for goth girls. I'm sorry, you can't fix me. It's just how I am. It's genetic. But all other designs are pretty fucking cool. I should let you bring matchup over Paragons. We would have got our asses beat. Holy shit. They had a lot of YouTube. Oh, did they do YouTube ads? I don't have ads on YouTube, so I don't see that. But yeah, so they had their other debuts. I think they're like half hour each. Gamer Girls TM. Unfortunately, the Brave Group and VSPO in general kind of got into a bit of drama. Well, not really drama, a bit of unfortunate timing. Basically, it came out that the editing link was open to anyone. If you had the editing link for the audition form, the way VTuber orgs tend to run auditions is they set out a form, like a Google form that you just go and fill out. You put in your personal details and get submitted. But if you have access to the editing version of the form, you can just see all the entries and shit, because that's how an admin would sort through it. Turns out, normally what you can do is you can lock it behind, so you need like a password to get in, or you need to be explicitly added to the list. They didn't do that. The editing link was open. You could just, if you had the link, you could edit and see all the information. Now, the actual link itself wasn't open to the public. Like, you couldn't get the link. So apparently, somehow, the link for the JP Brave Group, VSPO JP auditions got leaked. So people just went in and like 7,000 fucking applications worth of personal info was just out there. Like anyone with a link could just go in, see. I mean, I don't know what the actual form was, but I imagine like fucking personal info, like your actual name, like your problem, maybe even like your address, bunch of shit in there. I don't know how bad it was, but it'd be bad. Now hopefully the only people getting a hold of this would be other VTuber applicants, but you never know. Hopefully they'd be responsible with it, but... And again, once the link was out, all it takes is somebody to spread it around and everybody has it. So this came to their attention, they shut down the things. It was announced that not only was it VSPO JP, but VSPO Brave Group's like overarching auditions also had this problem, along with another one of Brave Group's subsidiaries. And well, we don't know yet. the English audition form has been shut down, probably to make sure it's not got the same issue, which makes me think that it might have had, in which case, if you applied, maybe, I mean, I don't know what you can do, but you should have gotten an email. I think they emailed everybody affected, but maybe just double check. And then I imagine the auditions will go back up once they fix it. Overall, very dumb mistake. Like, why would you not make the Google... Even I make my Google Forms and my Google Docs private. And the only thing on there is, like, video game spreadsheets, because I'm a fucking nerd. You know, it was 10k for total, but 7k from VSPO. And then, like, 2k from Brave Group, or 1.5k from Brave Group, and then, like, 1k from another subsidiary of Brave Group. So... you know, this was an oopsie, kind of a mass doxing and leaking of information. They did apologize, and they said that they will pay for the fees of like replacing phones and shit for people. Like they will cover the costs. So like they are genuinely trying to make amends. It does seem like it was just a like it does seem like it was just a fucky wucky. Even I make them private, and it's literally just this or that member word thing. Bro, I get paranoid when I join like public Google Docs that I'm scared people are going to see and like get access to my account somehow. I'm so fucking... I make copies of everything and I like lock all that shit behind a password. I ain't trying to get no one stealing my info apart from Bill Gates, alright? He can have it, no one else can. So yeah, no. It does seem like it was just a genuine mistake, and they are trying to apologize and make up for it and offering to cover the cost. It's just one unfortunate timing that it happened during the same week as the VSPO EN Grows debuted, and also just unfortunate in general. Anyway, did we have anything else to cover? Did that. And we're done. I can go sleep. I'm so tired. Genuinely, my eyes, I don't know if it's been showing in the model, my eyes have kind of been shut for like the past 20 minutes. I've kind of just been talking with my eyes closed. I can do that. I'm a man of many talents. I can do a lot of things. I can speak with my eyes closed. I can hear with my mouth closed. I can see with my ears closed. Nico, holy shit, thank you for the 50 memberships. Thank you for waiting until the end. It's very polite of you. I appreciate it, man. Hope your day has been good. Would you find someone to raid into? Do we want to find... Who do we want to redirect into? Tonya's streaming Minecraft. But I don't know Tonya. Blaze is streaming Minecraft. You want to raid into Blaze? Oh, Blaze is also on the VSMP. Do you want to raid into Blaze? Let's raid into Blaze. Blaze is cool. Oh, no, guys, let's raid into the Valorant Championship Tour America, NRG versus G2. I feel like that is the perfect selection for my audience. I feel like we're all very big Valorant gamers here, so I feel like this is just really good, like, mixing of audiences, you know? Now, where the fuck is where's my redirect? I found my redirect. I did it. Where's Blaze? Blaze? Hello, Blaze. Penumbro, fuck you. Penumbro, fuck you. Penumbro, fuck you. Okay. I'm essentially Blaze. She's playing Minecraft along with literally every single... I don't think if you can call it sniping when somebody gifts 50 memberships, Mary. I think instead that's like a shotgun spread. There's like a... That is like a fucking Gatling gun. Like, you got hit, but like, it's a 50 gifted membership. Everybody got hit. And that is the world's least accurate sniper. He hit you. He hit you, but he also hit 49 other people. That is not a good sniper. That's not what you want in a... You don't want to send a sniper into a combat zone and have them wipe out a small village. That's not what you use a sniper for. Anyway, let's go bug Blaze. Say hi to her. Wait. Is she wrapping? She's wrapping up. Wait, no. Oh. Stream is eating it. Restart Cope and Seeth. Blaze! I'm gonna raid into you. I'm voting Cope and Seeth. She ended stream. She hates me. She hates me so much. Now who the fuck do I raid into? Shut up, Floppy. Go play Minecraft again. Okay, well, we can't raid into Blaze anymore. Yo, Nico, thank you for the other another gift. Okay, at this point, it is not sniping. It is very much carpet bombing. You cannot call this sniping anymore. This is... Yes, you can play Minecraft. Everyone else is playing fucking Minecraft right now. Literally, every fucking stream that is coming up for me to raid into is like, hey, they're also on the VSMP. Hey, they're also on the VSMP. Hey, they're also on the VSMP. But Blaze is dead now, and I can't raid into her. So, wait, is she dead? She's still popping up on my thing, but I literally just saw her end stream. YouTube. I literally just saw her end stream right now. You're lying to me. She's not still alive. Okay, we could raid into... Actually, no, wait. I was gonna say we could raid into Tonya, but no, Tonya doesn't have raids enabled. Or she doesn't for me. Oh no, she does. I don't know Tonya though. Fuck. God damn it. I'm in the AN Discord server. I could go shout at Blaze for ending stream literally right before I could dump you fuckers on her. This is the worst thing anyone's ever done to me. Do it. I'm just gonna go into the AN server and be like, Blaze, fuck you. I'm not gonna elaborate. I'm just gonna be unreasonably angry. Raid Tonya? You wanna raid Tonya? I've literally never interacted with a Tonya in my life. Okay, hang on. I don't like raiding people I don't know. I'm scared that I'm gonna like join and go like, who the fuck are you? But dead ass, no one else is popping up in the recommended thing from. Oh fuck! I hate YouTube. If this was on Twitch, bro, if this was on Twitch, it'd be there's always like 50 fuckers streaming on Twitch. I can literally go raid and it will give me like, oh, Heavenly's live, Katie's live, like 50 billion people are live, and I'm like, oh man, who do I raid into today? On YouTube, it's like, yeah, you get either you get 2 enemy people or you get oh, there's Miri, hello. She'll be so mad if you raid her. I can't tell if you're like reverse Scientologying me. How would you know what Tonya's like, Lopi? Hmm? Fuck it, we're raiding Tonya. I don't care. I don't care. I was gonna raid into VSMP. I couldn't raid into Blaze because she died, so we're in Tonya. She's playing Minecraft like every other fucking VTuber right now. Reverse Scientology is inverse of a Thean. Fuck you. Okay, I don't think she's ending stream. That would be really sad for me personally if she was ending stream. I'm gonna end stream quickly before she fucking ends stream and I have to find another person to raid into. So, I'll catch you guys if, I don't know, I'm probably gonna be beating Eldering this week. So on Twitch, if not there, then next Sunday. Thank you, Nico, for the gifted again. And I will catch you guys, yeah, later. I'm tired. I'm gonna go sleep, probably. Bye.